All right, if we're good, then we can start. So you start from day one and start making your child build healthy self-esteem. See, training is training. Discipline is the damage control part of training. I've said this before. Discipline is the damage control part of training. Training is first. I was sharing with some parents in our class, in our online course, the one we run quarterly, Becoming the Emotionally Intelligent Parent, and we're talking about yelling in the morning, chaos in the morning. I said to them, I didn't experience it because I deliberately eliminated chaos in the morning. I have 10-year-olds. In those 10 years, I can't remember waking up in the morning and everybody's jumping up and getting agitated. I already looked at the things that can make me go into some of those agitations, and I removed them. And I made sure that those things became non-existent. And by the time I did it, because I knew that it was going to come from me, by the time I did it, it helped me. So when we wake up to this time, and there's no pressure. So when people say, oh, early morning pressure, I think I'm going to also talk about how to eliminate all those early morning pressures as well. But one of the things that we did on our journey to be able to ensure that it doesn't even get there. So as children become toddlers and young children, they're able to do some things by themselves. They feel good about themselves when they can use their new skills. You remember when a child starts crawling, the child is constantly wanting to crawl. And when the child starts walking, every time the child wants to be put down so that the child can walk. Their self-esteem will grow when you pay attention. Let your children smile, try, give them smiles, show them that they are, just put up this, oh, nice, let them try new things. Don't stop them from trying new things, even for your toddlers. The more you keep them from trying new things, you stifle them, and which is actually the big challenge. So as children grow, self-esteem can grow too. Self-esteem can grow too as children grow. So anytime children try things, do things, and learn things, there's a chance for their self-esteem to grow. So that's why I said it's in the daily doings. And this can happen when your children make progress towards a goal. If your child makes progress towards a goal, you will find out that your child feels good. One of the things that we do at home is that we set goals for the children every year, and then we also set family goals. When they make progress, you see the excitement that comes with it. Oh, Mom, do you know I've been able to do this? Oh, do you know I've been able to do that? Oh, Dad, do you know the time I told you I was going to, one of my son's goal was to learn a particular skill in football. He likes to play football as leisure. He told me it's leisure. It's not something I want to take further than leisure. I just enjoy playing football. That's what my son says. And, he said there's a particular skill he needed to practice on. He practiced on it, and then, it got better. In the past how many days, he's been so excited. He's playing for the inter-house sports, and, he's so excited about it all. So the point is, the goals that you're setting, it can be anything. That's why I'm not, using schoolwork or something. Or when sometimes my children will say, "Oh, we're setting a goal that we'll be able to read 2 books, non-school books, every week." And when they do it, they get really excited. So make progress towards a goal. When they learn things at school, it also helps your child build self-esteem. Learn new things. You see the children come home and they're so excited. This is what we learned in school. Oh wow, these are some of the things that we've learned and all that. And then make friends and get along. Their social skills. So as your children grow, their self-esteem, grow, and then they are able to make friends. When they make friends, when they get along, they learn on that journey. What is your social skills plan for your children? I was talking with my sister-in-law recently, and then she said something to me, and she was like, people don't deliberately map out a social skills plan. In our days, our parents didn't need to do that because we learned social skills even in the evenings where we played. But these days, you need to deliberately create a social skills plan. When people say, "Oh, people don't have neighbors anymore, they don't go to neighbors' house," it's not the same with me. I live in an estate, quiet, yes, but I have neighbors on both sides. I have a fence here, I have a fence here. I've been able to create a social skills system. I called the neighbors and I said, we need to create a system that will help our children. And that system has helped my children. They're able to learn social skills, even just from the neighborhood. So while people are, the truth is, parenting in the 21st century, you need to put in more work. In those days, there were many things that we learned in the playground, but today, there are no playgrounds. I was telling someone recently, I said, we deliberately didn't concrete the whole of our compound. We left a huge patch where the children can play with sand. What is your social skills plan for your children? How do you create human relationships to them? How are you teaching them to create relationships that matter? My friend will say, everything rises and falls on your relationships. What kind of relationship are you teaching them to create? My both children, and when you see them, they have relationships. Even in school, I look at them, I look at the system they create. The relationships that matter, that are value-based. Because it's one of the things that I have anchor on. I have anchor on relationships. I believe that everything too, it's also one of my beliefs, rises and falls on relationships. No matter kind of relationship, work relationship, friends, husband, wife. So if you're able to build relationship and you have the skills to build, these social skills, you will see your children boom. And then they are able to also build their self-esteem. And then learn skills. When your children learn skills like music, sport, art, cooking, and tech skills, those things actually help your children. They help your children able to get along. All right. So when your children learn skills, music. Recently, somebody was asking me that what does it mean to say that skills can help a child develop self-esteem. Let me tell you what that means. It means that the child can relate. It means that you can learn something new and feel confident about it. Because when the child learns something new and then comes out to show it, it makes the child feel a kind of way. I don't know about you. When you learn a new skill, you feel good about yourself. It happens to me. When I finish reading a book and I learn something new, I feel like a guru, in quotes, in that angle. So it makes you feel good. It makes you feel good. By the time our children turned 6, we knew that we have always wanted them to learn a musical instrument, and it has helped them so tremendously. So you can start your children, learn the piano, learn the keyboard, learn the the guitar, learn whatever it is that the child needs to learn. Learn art, learn cooking, tech skills. My son codes, so it creates a lot of confidence. Then practice favorite activities. If your children practice favorite, my daughter draws and then builds. So every time she's drawing one thing or the other, it makes her feel really good about herself. In fact, I was discussing the other day, I noticed that my son liked video editing. And I was looking at her, I said, okay, maybe next summer we're going to put him through, because he does some small little video editing with some apps. And I was like, maybe something that he would like to learn. Some of these things help your child become more confident about their process. Help, give, and be kind. When your children are helping, when they are giving, when you're teaching them kindness, you're building their self-esteem. You're building their self-esteem. So build the child's self-esteem by helping, by giving, by being kind. Get praise for good behaviors. If your child does something good, let them know that they've done something good and that you're proud of it. Don't let them become a praise junkie. Don't let them become a praise junkie, yes, but let them know that you're proud of their process. It helps them. All right, try hard at something. When your child is doing something, don't try to go and rescue your child. Let the child really try. Let the child really try. Recently, I think when our son turned 9, we gave him the job of clearing the dustbin, washing the dustbin from the kitchen, and clearing the trash. So whenever the trash is full, he knows that's his responsibility. He goes, ties it. So one of those days, the trash was getting fuller and fuller and fuller. We were just watching it, my husband and I. And then it was so full that, of course, a child might not be able to actually carry it. Well, I said also, I was telling my husband, I said, also maybe we can go help him take out this trash and do something so that it's not, so difficult. My husband said, no, he's going to find a way to do it. And I told you, he found a way. He shared it into two. So a lot of members, he shared it into two, put it inside another, bean bag, tied it up. So he now divided it into two. But he was able to do it himself. When you want to create independence or self-esteem in your child, you need to let them do things.